all know that BTS are the kings of K-pop. They basically made their agency everything it is today. But are there things that even K-pop royalty isn't allowed to do? Even though they definitely have more freedom than most idols, there are rules that these kings need to live by. So today, we're gonna look at what our kings aren't allowed to do because of BigHit Entertainment. Number 1. No swearing. BigHit doesn't want their artists to be viewed negatively by the public. And I guess it makes sense because so many of their fans are really young. But at the same time, ARMY's love for BTS is endless. And even though the boys have been caught on camera swearing from time to time, it's never in like a really disturbing way. Even when BTS swears, they still look like wholesome teddy bears. Besides, whether they swear or not, nobody can deny that they're hella good role models. Number 2. No public dating. Some idols are straight up banned from dating, but not BTS. Allegedly, our boys are allowed to date, just not publicly. No public romance or dating is allowed by BigHit, but also, I think they've been pretty open about their past dating history and what their ideal types are like, since they always make jokes about ARMYs being their girlfriends, so I think they trust us enough that if they ever did date, they wouldn't feel like they need to hide it. Number 3. You gotta stay pretty. As you guys all know, the industry has pretty intense standards for beauty. Honestly though, I've said it before and I'll say it again. All the boys from BTS are so handsome with their natural good looks and sparkling personalities. And even if they got a little chonky, ARMYs would still love them. BigHit is still pretty strict about the boys' diet, weight, and appearance overall. Of course, BigHit isn't as strict as they used to be, but probably the fact that BTS are global superstars has something to do with it. Like, let our boys live. In the past, RM has talked about how him and V shoved ice cream in their pockets when they saw a black fan following them, and they thought it was from the agency. They weren't supposed to be snacking, and the van was from the agency. The person in it asked them what they were doing, and they made up a story about going back to the dorm. Number 4. No traveling without permission. I think this rule is more about safety than anything else. So if they want to travel, they have to inform the company of their travel plans and who they're going to be traveling with. I guess that's also a pretty good way to make sure they're following the no public dating rule too. Also, the company wants the boys to tell them about where they are basically all the time because of security reasons. Well, thinking about it, even though I think this rule would be hard to live by, who has the time to ask for permission when you're making plans? It's definitely better for them to be cautious, especially because last year when Jimin was in Paris, some people took pictures of him and spread it online. ARMYs quickly defended Jimin's privacy, and even BigHit asked everyone that if they saw any of the BTS members around while they're on vacation, to please respect their private time. That's totally reasonable. Our boys are humans too, and they deserve a real break. Number 5. No showing skin. One of the more interesting rules is no showing skin. It's funny because we've seen their abs and stuff, especially during live performances, but as fans have noticed, they tend to go swimming fully clothed. At least for their programs like Run BTS or any photoshoot type of appearances they have to do. This could possibly have something to do with how Korea tends to be more conservative and traditional, if you guys know what I mean. Regardless of why this rule exists, our boys love to do whatever makes them happy and constantly expose each other's abs. Thank you to everyone who has exposed Jungkook's abs. I salute you for doing God's work. Number 6. No drunk tweets. Another one of BigHit's rules is that they're not allowed to use social media drunk, especially Twitter. And yeah, it makes sense because a lot of people are messy AF when they're drunk, but not our kings. They just seem to get cuter. As you guys know, this is just one of the rules our boys love to break and we're all so grateful they do. Their drunk tweets are just amazing. RM once tweeted a video with total crackhead energy, and V and Jungkook spammed their account with drunk-style tweets from back in 2014, basically posting random chaotic pictures of themselves. Number 7. No drinking on camera. It's not just drunk tweets that aren't allowed. Our boys aren't allowed to drink on camera either. But we know they definitely have because Jungkook totally caused that one wine to sell out. And that's not the only time it happened. There was one time where they were specifically told not to drink on camera by staff, and Jin was like YOLO and did what he wanted. But yeah, this rule is probably image related, making sure that they seem like they're wholesome and good role models. But whether they drink or not, they're definitely amazing role models. So many people had their lives changed by BTS's music. Number 8. No copyright infringement. Okay, you guys know how agencies are super protective of their copyright, and a lot of them don't really like lyric videos because, well, copyright. J-Hope had a total big censored energy when he was streaming on VLive and had a fan-made lyric video playing in the background. The lyric video was infringing on BigHit's copyright, but he did the thing anyway. Oh yeah, and speaking of copyright infringement, Webtoon doesn't allow screenshots of their comics, but Jimin posted a screenshot of BTS's Webtoon Save Me on their official Twitter account. Number 9. Don't style yourself. When I say style yourself, what I really mean is that they're not supposed to be cutting their own hair or changing their appearance, which is rule number 3. But as we all know, rules exist to be broken. Jin once did the thing that we've all been doing during the lockdown, and by that, I totally mean cutting our own bangs. Yeah, our boy Mr. Worldwide Handsome cut his own hair with kitchen scissors. Number 10, no forgetting the schedule. Because BTS are worldwide superstars, they have a really busy schedule. They're always making appearances all over the world. Like, one minute they could be in Korea, and then you blink, and all of a sudden they're in America. It's pretty impressive. Well, because their schedule is so packed, it's important that they don't forget or they'll end up running late. In general, our boys are total professionals, so they would never run late for something work-related unless it was totally out of their control. Number 11, no spoilers. Nobody likes spoilers, but we all love guessing at what all the secrets and Easter eggs in BTS's pictures and MVs mean. Do you know who hates spoilers the most? Companies. Because they spend all this time and money working on a project that they really want a full impact to hit fans when it's released. I mean, that's understandable. But Jin, an absolute legend, once spoiled the group's idol comeback in their fan cafe. I guess it's safe to say that the spoilers are okay when they come directly from a member of BTS. In general, BTS have a lot of flexibility compared to their fellow idols, and thankfully, BigHit isn't too strict with them, letting our kings breathe. And our boys are definitely rule breakers, but like in the best way possible. To be honest, I think us fans high-key love it watching our boys be total rebels and break the rules one by one. It's funny and cute, and it's good to see them having fun. But what do you guys think of these rules? Do you think they're fair, or should they be able to do whatever they want as long as they're being safe? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Bye!